Hello, Miami. This is 305 Sports Now, your home podcast and channel for all things Miami sports related. I am Will, and today was a very historical day, all right, for men's and women's basketball, as both the Lady Canes and the men's basketball team were celebrating being, in the Elite Eight. But unfortunately, the Lady Canes were not as fortunate as the men's basketball team, as the Lady Canes run ends today, as they were defeated by the LSU Tigers by a score of 54-42. Jasmine Roberts led the team with 22 points and 7 rebounds, but no one else was in double figures, all right, for the Miami Hurricanes. LSU is a very tough team, all right? LSU was a two-loss team, all right? The Canes were almost, I think, 10-point underdogs. I think it was about 9.5 was the prediction, as far as Vegas goes, for the Lady Canes. Congratulations to Katie Meyer. Okay, unbelievable coaching, unbelievable getting your team prepared, unbelievable in terms of personnel. Your girls did fantastic, and congratulations are in order to the Cavalier twins, Jasmine Roberts, Destiny Houston as well. Just great, Destiny Harden, forgive me. Just a great overall performance and a great run for the Lady Canes, and I can't say anything anymore, being, a Canes fan and also being an alumni of the university as well. They will be back next year, okay? They could run it back, and now that they were in the Elite Eight, this is also good for recruiting. And I do think that Katie Meyer will have her girls ready for next season, okay? But now to celebrate, because the men are now in the Final Four. First time in Miami's basketball history, the men's team ends up in the Final Four. And they fell behind early on against a very tough Texas Longhorn team. They fell behind by as much as 13 points, but my God, did they rally back against the Longhorns of Texas. They ended up winning the game 88-81, but punished Texas, especially in the second half by a score of 51-36. Jordan Miller was an absolute stud. All right, Jordan, you cannot have asked for a more perfect performance for one of your team's elite. All right, 27 points, 7 for 7 from the field, 13 of 13 from the free throw line. Absolutely perfect all day. He shot pretty much 100% the entire game, okay? Isaiah Wong struggled early on. I think he had about 2 points, entering halftime, and then he had about 12 later on in the second half, as Texas defense was very good on Isaiah Wong. Nigel Pack as well, scoring 15 points in the game. So the Miami Hurricanes pretty much were very dominant in the second half. They took advantage of some missed opportunities by Texas, turning the ball over, untimely fouls, etc. Especially in the end of the game, when no shot Omir had his legs taken out, which led to a couple free throws for the Canes veteran. So it was just a phenomenal game overall. The second half by the referees was a little too closely called in terms of fouls for me. They should let the kids play a little bit more, but nonetheless, the Canes ended up winning the game, and that's pretty much what I'm going to say. Breaking down the game, I will say Texas is legit, or was legit to say the least. They, a very good guard play, I will say, and even their big man, right? Timmy Allen, was very good, having 16 points. Marcus Carr, their other 1-2 punch, had 17 points in the game. Texas was very good beyond 3-point line. All right, both teams were offensively sound throughout the game. Okay, both teams were offensively sound. Yeah, they both had their runs. Miami just happened to have the better one at the end of the game, but both teams technically were offensively sound. The difference was Miami murdered Texas in the paint, whereas Texas early on in the game was able to hit from 3-point land. Okay, that was a major key and component why Texas had such a big lead. It felt like they couldn't miss a shot beyond the 3-point line. Texas had very good ball movement. All right, very good ball movement, and Miami had very good guard play overall. All right, they had the better guard play in terms of taking guys off the dribble, in terms of in the paint as well, getting rebounds and putbacks as well against Texas. Defense as well was very key for the Canes, as they had 9 steals in the game, so that was very detrimental to their success, because that also turned those turnovers, those steals, turned into points for Miami, hitting their free throws as well, especially when in a timely manner. So the Canes overall, especially the second half, played a very, very solid game. If the Miami Hurricanes could play like this, Saturday night against UConn. There's no reason why they should not be in the national championship game. Yes, the game will be Saturday night at 8:45. They will be playing UConn, which is a historically popular blue blood of a basketball team, all right, in the NCAA. Miami will play them. Miami can beat them. I do believe the Canes could beat them. They've already taken out the number 1 and number 2 seeds in the tournament. Why not take out the number 4? I don't see why not. So, again, three-point shooting will come into play, and Miami's guard play and smothering defense will also be a key component on how the Canes could beat UConn. Now, I will say this: congratulations to Coach L and his team. But I think the main reason why this team is the way it is because of Coach Larinaga. I mean, the man is an absolute wizard in terms of coaching. His players are always prepared. They know exactly what they need to be. They know their role. They have a good attitude, as far as team play goes. We've had a couple good coaches in the past. Remember, Leonard Hamilton did take us once to a Sweet 16, but there's something about Larinaga that's just different. In terms of the way he connects with his players. Mind, this guy's up there in age, but yet his young players really like him. His motivation, his knowledge of the game. Coach Larinaga also understands his opponent. The guy could pretty much regurgitate the playbook of any ACC powerhouse you could think of, whether it's Wake Forest, whether it's North Carolina, whether it's Duke. He understands like what they bring to the table. I remember in an interview years ago, believe it was with Joe Rose, here locally. Can't recall either Joe Rose or one of the afternoon guys. He said that, well, Roy Williams and Mike Krzyzewski have been running the same system for like 40 years. So it's kind of know what they're gonna do. Just something as simple as that. Larinaga is able to, preach to his players, which is the reason why the team is where it is today. Okay. Yeah, you can say NIL. I know some people are gonna say, like, oh, NIL money helps it. Whatever. Okay. Nigel Pack wanted to be a Cane. He could have gotten more money probably elsewhere going to another school, but he decided to be a Cane, and he's taken to the coaching. He's taken to the coaches. No ego from that kid. No ego from any of the players either as far as team play goes. That's why they are where they are. You can tell his team really likes each other as well. Okay, so I'm looking forward to Saturday night. I will be glued to my seat on my couch, 8:45 Eastern time, watching that game because I want to see this run to the end. And I do believe if the Hurricanes play the way they've been playing against they played against the way they played against Indiana, Houston, and now Texas, they will beat UConn, all right, and go to the national championship game, right, that Monday night. So that's it for me, guys. If you like what you heard, please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to 305 Sports Now. Have a safe day. God bless. See you soon. All about the U. Go Canes. Bye-bye.